Nootropics, main video. Raise brain capability with Allysian Mastermind Nootropics, real review. First off, let's get one thing straight, this really is totally a non-biased review. I'm not an affiliate marketer or marketing something in this video. Having said that, here's a claim you don't hear nootropics companies saying, ever. 15.6% increase in working memory and 9.9% improvement of working memory reaction time. Now, the question for you is, what could you do with all that increased working memory? Or does this sound too good to be true? My Allysian review, focusing on facts and separating fiction. To get started, let us clearly define just what the word nootropics refers to. The term nootropic refers to a large form of ingredients which have demonstrated throughout decades of scientific studies to show notable changes in cognitive functions, such as short-term memory, abstract learning, the capability to concentrate, and critical thinking. The ideal nootropics are those with track records of presenting clinically proven results for cognitive enhancement properties. It's very important to be aware that there are actually two main types of nootropic supplements. One being natural compounds, for instance, ginkgo biloba, bacopa, lion's mane, and rhodiola. And one another being unnatural, only made readily available after very particular lab processes such as alpha-GPC, choline, or 5-HTP. What are best nootropic supplements to get? I really must recommend looking for nootropic supplements that are all natural, and could very well improve memory, motivation, creativity, alertness and all-around cognitive performance. On the other hand, unnatural nootropics will be doctor-prescribed only, and synthetic to the core. All of these will be designed under patents held by major pharmaceutical drug corporations. Modafinil, as an example, is on the list of most popular nootropic drugs made specifically with the intent of selling wakefulness, and it has been used to start treating such issues as narcolepsy. With all the escalating challenges of the risks of medications, there continues to be a growing concern in unnatural nootropic compounds that are prescription only, and in almost all cases completely chemical-based. Now let's examine what exactly is primarily viewed as the most useful nootropic. Though chemical nootropics have demonstrated the huge potential to act as cognitive-enhancing supplements, the absence of widespread clinical trials means that many side effects may very well yet be unknown. Even though any compound, natural or synthetic, possesses the potential to lead to unwanted effects, natural compounds including herbal extractives and alkaloid isolations typically pose a significantly lower risk. The trade-off, some may say, in safeness can indicate more natural nootropics will sometimes provide much more subtle results. I still say stick with an organic fusion because their results are very well documented to lead to boosted fluid intelligence, significantly better decision-making, greater problem-solving and substantially more creative thought. Communication between neurons in the brain is boosted, which enhances their overall efficiency, and may also work to keep your brain much healthier. One all-natural standalone nootropic with very minimum side effects is ginkgo biloba, with side effects only reported in an incredibly rare number of cases. In general, ginkgo isn't as powerful of a natural and organic nootropic by itself, but it's outstanding when it comes to enhancing memory. It's crucial that you bear in mind that by definition, a nootropic is really a natural substance that elevates cognitive functions which include memory, intelligence, motivation, attention, and concentration while doing no harm. However, these days most compounds that can have any positive impact on brain performance is now being termed as a nootropic, no matter if it's purely natural, man-made or even quasi-legal. Regrettably, this is just not the real definition of nootropics. You are what you eat. Everyone has been told that saying in the past. So you could start to nourish your brain natural nootropics in food to boost the way we feel and mentally perform. Nourishing your mind is critical. Our brain is an organ, plus a fundamental one at that. Plus a staggering 2/3 of our brain enhancement comes down to the decisions we make in regards to our approach to life. So now, you might well be asking, which are the best brain foods you can eat to increase your focus, memory, mental energy, and intelligence? Well, You'll be shocked to know, every organic and natural ingredient found in Allysian Mastermind Nootropic is a potent type of brain food. Human biology is plainly linked to the nutrition found in these. The question is, do you realize the way the foods you consume have an impact on your mental well-being? To put it in layman's terms, it's better to specifically target nutrition that increases cognitive functions like memory, learning, and mood. It's where you can find the finest natural nootropics to help improve the way you live overall. Keep in mind, using organic and natural nootropics dates way back to cave paintings that reveal humans making use of plant matter to alter thinking patterns. Together with the treatments of historic cultures, almost always included preparations designed to greatly enhance and safeguard the brain. A lot of the natural supplements we now recognize as natural nootropics are traced back hundreds of centuries ago. For example, ginkgo biloba was commonly used as a brain tonic in ancient Chinese medicine, whilst ashwagandha was frequently recommended by India's traditional Ayurvedic practitioners to raise concentration and ease stress. Many other natural nootropics like lion's mane mushroom and Bacopa monnieri were implemented as memory boosters by ancient cultures all throughout the world, from areas as varied as Europe, Asia, and both North and South America. Many clinical trials presently exist to help and reveal the results of these kinds of purely natural nootropic supplements. Allysian, for example, has pulled and examined about 400 clinical trials, supporting the individual elements made use of in their Mastermind Nootropic, and have additionally employed a third-party clinical research organization to undertake a gold standard impartial, placebo-controlled, and randomized trial on the Mastermind. All of these third-party, double-blind, placebo-controlled studies established proven results of a 15.6% improvement of working memory capacity and 9.9% improvement of working memory reaction time. I'd, in all honesty, encourage anyone this product. Nootropics are very new within the healthcare field, but clinical trials have indicated that they will work to some positive degree of accuracy and reliability, and most people have to some extent employ more memory and brain power even when it is actually in minimal quantity. Allysian Mastermind has already been given a great rating based on results which clearly show considerably improved brain health and rise in focus and concentration of folks who regularly use the product. It can also be known to minimize memory loss and elevates cognitive learning. The very last but definitely not the least of factors found in evaluating Allysian Mastermind is the actual quality of ingredients which are being used to make the product. I implore all of you to pick Allysian Mastermind. Don't forget to like our video,